Hey Scorpio, welcome to your monthly reading for June 2025. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I am a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker, and I love doing monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into your reading. Keep in mind this is a general message, so whatever comes up, comes up. I hear the gardeners are out and about, so if you see me stop and start this video a couple of times, I'm just cutting for sound. Also, I'm getting over a cold, so I'm sounding a little rough. I may also pause because I got a cough or blow my nose. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it and see what comes up. Spiritual team, Numinous Astro deck, what messages do you have for the Scorpio collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Scorpio collective at this time? All right, we have the fourth house. Okay, it's the house of home, family, emotional self-care and all of that, emotional security. We also have Jupiter, the planet of expansion. Maybe some of you guys have Jupiter in the fourth house. You also have a trine. Okay, so Jupiter could be making a positive trine this month to something happening in your fourth house. And at the bottom of the deck, we also have Capricorn. So you have Jupiter in Capricorn, or you have Capricorn in the fourth house, or something's being supported here by Capricorn. Lots of good things. I love when Jupiter enters the chat because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, good luck, positivity, abundance. Mostly like very, very good, fortunate stuff. Like I always look at it as kind of the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot deck. It just brings really good stuff and expands things. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what messages come up for you guys. Spiritual team, Cosmic Coven Tarot, what messages do you have for the Scorpio collective? What messages do you have for the Scorpio collective at this time? I did have a card flip out, but I'm not going to take it. All right, what do we have? Eight of Pentacles, Hermit in reverse, Ace of Wands. Okay, time to put yourselves out there on something you've been working on. Three of Swords, and the Emperor. Interesting. Excuse me. Very interesting. Some of you guys may be speaking out about some sort of injustice that you may have experienced, or taking action against some sort of injustice you guys experienced. Maybe this has to do with like a work or boss related situation, or something from that could be coming through in a big way. Maybe like you guys get approved for unemployment or something like that. But what I'm also getting is you guys have been working really diligently on something, some sort of project, okay? This is the month to start to share, okay? Share those things, put yourselves out there, put things in front of people. This is not the time to be humble when it comes to work-related projects, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are afraid of like rejection and things like that. Like Spirit's really saying don't worry about that. It's time to boss up and just like take risks a little bit more with this Ace of Wands and the Emperor. Like it's time to boss up and take more assertive action. All right, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Nine of Wands reversed. Yep, like stop putting up your guard. Like stop trying to like hide your talents. Okay, let's put it out there for people to see. The perfectionism and being overly self-critical and like, are people going to like this or not? Like, put it out there. Put it out there. People are going to receive it really well. People are going to receive you very well, especially at work. Or like if you, yeah, like whatever it is that you do for work or whatever it is that you are pursuing at this moment when it comes to like financial security or income, things like that, like, or professional advancement, like put yourselves out there. Put yourselves out there. It's interesting though that the fourth house came up, because the fourth house is the complete opposite house of work, your work and career and public life. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Seven of Wands reversed. You know what it is? I think a lot of you guys want to stay in hermit mode and like just enjoy like your ideas in the comfort of your own home and the safety of your own private world, and not share it with other people because you're afraid of rejection. You're afraid of failure. But I feel like this is the month to like really strut your stuff and like really promote yourself. This is not the time to be humble. Sure, be humble, but this is not the time to like move in silence. You know what I'm saying? Like usually I would tell my Scorpios like, okay, move in silence. This is not the month to do that. This is the month to put yourself out there and to show people what you are capable of. There's some really good supportive stuff, and you could really be celebrated, possibly promoted. Like there could be really positive things coming towards you guys this month, financially, work wise, recognition wise, fame wise. For some of you guys, like it really depends on what your personal chart is, A, and B, like what you've been working on. For some of you, maybe you aren't focusing on career stuff right now, and that's okay. Some of you guys are more focused on family stuff or health stuff or whatever the case is. So if this isn't resonating for you, then I'm sorry, I'll catch you guys on the next one. But I feel like this message is for my Scorpios that have been working on professional or their public lives, or have had dreams about doing something specific in their professional lives or in their public image, public lives. Yeah, there's some really good things happening in June if you put yourselves out there and showcase like your talents and your skills. Some really good stuff that can come out of that. Mm-hmm. It's a really short message, Scorpios. Put yourselves out there. That's really the bottom line here. Really good stuff happening. Don't be afraid to take some risks. Speak up for yourself. Showcase your value and your worth. Like there's some really good stuff that can come out of that this month. I know it is a shorter reading, but if you guys want a longer reading and maybe something specifically for love, I do bonus readings in the middle of the month for the top 3 zodiac signs that engage with these videos at the beginning of the month. So if you want a longer reading, if you want a love and a general reading in the same video, leave a like, leave a comment, engage with this video in some way. Let me know that you want to see more readings for your sign so I can put you guys in the running. I'm going to go ahead and close out the reading with a couple of oracle decks. Spiritual team, Moonology Manifestation Oracle, what additional messages do you have for the Scorpio collective at this time? What additional messages do you have for the Scorpio collective at this time? Excuse me. What do we have here? Full moon in Aries, cool your emotions. All right, some of you guys are definitely like overthinkers, or you're also very defensive, like protective of your work. Okay, so like watch yourself, especially if like you're getting feedback from like a mentor or a boss or somebody like that. Like be really careful about how you respond to them. Yeah, being emotionally reactive is something that could possibly happen. So just really check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? Especially because there's so many awesome opportunities. Like you don't want to ruin that. Next, we have New Moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. Love that. Yeah, and for a lot of you, it's like focusing on what is good about your work instead of like nitpicking it to death to the point where you never release anything or never promote anything. That sense of perfectionism can really prevent us from being great. Sometimes good enough is good. Like sometimes good enough is great. It doesn't have to be perfect all the time. Sometimes it just needs to be done. And in that process of doing things, like you also learn how to perfect things. Does that make sense? Okay. Comes with practice, comes with time. At the bottom of the deck, we have last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. Yeah, so there's a lot of like, I fear emotional turmoil, like internal turmoil, which is where the fourth house comes out. So a lot of you guys could have like some really big feelings this month. Some of you guys could be like on edge emotionally, really protective or like defensive this month. So just watch out for that. Generally speaking, I think the more you put yourself out there and the more you see the possibilities of what's possible, um, I think you're gonna come to understand like A, just how successful you can be, and B, just how much opportunity you have to grow and shift and succeed in general. Okay, so if you can kind of like regulate your emotions, I would say like definitely take a lot of time for like what's the word I'm looking for? Recuperation and stuff like that, but keep that in balance. Like you don't want to be at home or isolating yourselves too much this month, the month of June, or whenever you're seeing this. It doesn't have to be June 2025, but whenever you're seeing this, whenever you're getting this message, like balance being private and in solitude with being outside and amongst people and like sharing yourself with people, because there's some really positive things that can come out of the energy of this month for you guys, I feel. So keep it balanced and look for the opportunities. Okay. All right, spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What final messages do you have for the Scorpio collective? What final messages do you have for the Scorpio collective? Excuse me. What do we have? Sunstone, take pleasure in the things you do. Yes. Have fun with it. Most importantly, love what it is that you do. Be passionate about what it is that you do. And sharing that passion, I think, is really what is going to come across this month. And people are going to be like really invested and interested in like what it is that you're passionate about and what you want to share. Next, we have chrysoprase. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive guidance, support, praise, recognition, abundance, opportunity, feedback, everything that is meant to help you grow and become the person that you dream of being. Okay, whether that is financially secure, emotionally secure, secure in your home, secure in a community, secure in a profession, career, whatever. Receive those blessings, receive the things that you have dreamed about. Please receive it. The universe wants to give it to you. All right, and finally at the bottom of the deck, we have find peace within, and that really just comes in with regulating your emotions and just staying in tune with your body, making sure that you are not being reactive or taking things too personally, or allowing yourself to self-sabotage, all of that stuff. So really making sure that you are staying in balance with your need for privacy and solitude, and putting yourselves out there and being assertive in whatever it is that you're pursuing goal-wise right now. There needs to be a balance for sure. All right, Scorpios, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment. If you enjoyed the reading, maybe share this with another Scorpio if you think it would resonate for them. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I'm also on Instagram and TikTok, and you can find my handles below in the description box. As always, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch and support my channel. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day, week, month, whatever, and I do hope to see you guys at the next reading. Bye.